Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Miss Roxanne, this is DailyRambles. I just happened to be wearing a Flash shirt today. I really didn't plan that. But we're doing Season 5, Episode 7 of The Flash called "O Come All Ye Thankful." When I first I actually put faithful, which is like the correct lyric. But anyway, also I want to apologize for my computer being a huge, loud fan right now. But that's what happens when I try to watch a video on YouTube. So anyway, we start off the episode with a nurse covers for Cicada because Barry goes to the hospital to check on Gracie because that's who they pin it down to. And Cicada hides while the nurse covers for him. Then we get to a flashback where Cicada's sister went on very permanent vacation, and that's her daughter. So Gracie is Cicada's sister's daughter. Then we cut to the present day where Barry failed at pie, making pie, and so yeah. Then we cut to where Nora and Iris are getting along so much better, like really, really, really good. They're really good along. Then we cut to the nurse covers for Cicada again and basically tells him to stay away. Like, don't come in to see her. And he's kind of upset about that. He's like, no. Then we cut to where there's a flashback where he doesn't want the kid, period. And he's very bad at it. Like, he literally gave her Chinese food because that's the only food in the house that was like several days old. Then we cut to the present day where Cisco explains Thanksgiving to Wells. And then he still doesn't get it. Then Caitlin comes in and she tries to explain it. He still doesn't get it. And then we cut to there's an electrical overload at a power plant. And so Barry got hit when he was trying to move this core from Mercury Labs that was they were testing, I think. Anyway, so Nora tried to resuscitate him, as I'm trying to do with my speech. And she managed to do it after a flatline. So technically he died for a second, but Nora kept doing it and finally prevailed in bringing him back. And it was actually like a really powerful scene with that. I really, really, really enjoyed that. So that was really interesting to see that whole dynamic and her just like basically breaking down to save her dad. Then we cut to where Nora's being frosty again, just in general. And then have Cisco and Caitlin invite Wells to Thanksgiving. He says no. It then bums them out over everything. Then we have a flashback where Cicada talks to the kid because she was acting out at school and basically shows him up and slams him and curses him out and leaves. And then we have the present day where they think the weather wizard was there. And we find out it's actually... so they go to Iron Heights to check on Weather Wizard. He was there the entire time. So they're trying to figure out who it was. Then this girl comes in and tries to bust her dad out, and we found her name is Joss. And that she wanted to break him out. So basically, Barry just like transported him to the old Metaplace prison at Star Labs, and then comes back. I was like, no. So Barry talks to the Weather Wizard and says that the mom and Joss had a falling out, and that's why she was trying to look for him. Now, a flashback where Cicada is stepping up, and he's like being a lot nicer, and so Gracie's also being a little bit nicer. They move into a new house that needs a lot of work to be done to it, but he is making more of an effort, and so is she. Then we have a present day where Nora's upset with Barry and not at Iris. And then we cut to where Joss has Metatech in her weather stick. So or Weather Wand or whatever. I forgot what they called it in an earlier season. And so, and they see that she has a blog, and she named herself Weather Witch, which this guy is just like he goes, "I'll allow it." And we cut to where she electrocuted the Flash and Nora, and dropped a car on her dad because they were going to do give her dad up because that's the only way they could see. That's the only way. That was their plan. I'm so tired. And so we see that Weather Wizard was actually not there, and it was a hologram, and she literally dropped a car on him. And so now that that whole thing happened, she's like, I'm going to flatten the entire city. Then Nora saves Barry again, and then gets mad that he doesn't care about getting hurt because that in turn erases her from the timeline. So that's why she is very protective of him, and she's why she's very upset. Then we got to where Barry and Nora talk, and basically she wants him to give up being the Flash. He basically says no, because he says like the people need the Flash. And instead she gets upset and leaves. And then we go to a flashback where Cicada gave her a type of like I guess like a action. It was like a doll for her dollhouse, and it was like a guy, and it was supposed to complete the set. And then they talk about family, how they're family to each other, and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. Then you had the light that happened, and then they all kind of passed out. And then when they woke up, the satellite crashed, and Gracie got hit, and Cicada got stabbed by that piece of meta tech. Then we have the present day where Joss is at the airport and is creating havoc, and then Joss creates a lightning tornado. Then Barry and Nora show up, and they secure all the people that were on the tarmac. And Nora understands what Barry's got to do, so Barry manages to get rid of the tornado, of the lightning tornado, which was crazy to see. That was pretty cool. And then, so he got rid of it and captured Joss. And then we have Cisco, Caitlin, and Wells are getting drunk on Thanksgiving, and then Killer Frost taps in and gives them common sense. It's like, you're getting drunk, but you don't want to get drunk and then have delicious food. Like, I'm leaving to go to Barry's. So they all go to Barry's for Thanksgiving, and then we have Wells bringing it down again with the whole thing. And so they kind of shut it down. Then Barry and Nora talk it out, and they're fine now. Then we have Cicada visits Gracie again at the hospital. Then I have a flashback where Cicada blames himself, but the nurse blames the metas, and then he sees the news report, and that's when he starts this whole mess. First, he hates the Flash because of the whole satellite thing, and then sees that another meta was stealing cars and taking advantage of the situation. And that's when everything started to happen. The meta tech lit up, and that's when he started getting really angry. And he's wanting to do this to avenge Gracie. And then we go back to the present day where Cisco pulled up Cicada on the screen, so now they know who he is. I think they said it was like Orin or something. Anyway, and that was the end of the episode. I really enjoyed this episode. I give this a strong A. There was just a couple key things I was just like, really? But I do like how we dive into Cicada's character and how he was, into how he was getting so much better, and then the whole accident happened, and then he backtracked and went to full-on crazy land at the very end of the episode because he was like stricken by grief, and that's why he's doing what he's doing. And also like the dynamics between or the parallels between Nora and Joss, and how they both deal with their dads, and that how that whole thing works out. So I really enjoyed that as well. There's just a few things in there I just like was not really necessary. But other than that, it was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it. And that's going to do it for this video. So if you like this video, please go to like, comment down below, and then tell me your overall thoughts. Do you agree, disagree? Also, any suggestions for any other shows or TV shows, please let me know down below. I'll probably check it out in January when I actually will have time to do stuff. And don't forget to subscribe. It does not cost anything to subscribe. I know I've been watching other videos where people ask like that for other channels that I watch, and it's not a subscription service. Like if it was a subscription service, right next to the subscribe button, there will be a join button. I don't have that, and I'm close to having that, so don't worry about that. So anyway, I do have a Patreon, but y'all don't have to worry about that for now. So anyway, that's what I did for this video. I just wanted to have a super awesome day, night, or evening whenever you watch this, and hopefully I'll stop being tongue-tied, and that'll be great. So see y'all later. Bye.